Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Mark Thompson and these are Alteryx tutorials. Today's session we're going to be covering weekly challenge number 253. It's an easy enough session. You've got some transit and some orders and how long does it take to get there, and then I'm going to take and jazz it up a little bit and throw some reporting tools on there that the challenge didn't ask for, but I thought I would add just a little bit to it. All right, let's get going. Start off with, we've got these customers and they've got an order date and they've got a state. And down here, we've got the states and what is their transit time to the states. Okay, to get the product to those states, what is the transit time? Here we're going to join the two up. Now we don't need state in there twice. So we're just going to have the order of the customer and what state they're in, and then what that transit time is to get them the product. And as you can see down here, we now have all four of these in one table. Next thing we're going to do is start to add some formulas onto it. So think about it for just a second. And we're going to identify when is the theoretical arrival date of the product. So created a field, called it tentative delivery date. And we're going to take and use the formula for date time add. And we're going to take the order date and we're going to add on that transit time. And what are we adding it on by? We're adding it on by days. So if you look at this one right here, it says transit time. These 5, 10, 3, 15, these are all days. So we take this transit time and we add it to the order date. We then take that tentative weekday and we do a parse on it. Parse means breaking it out. So we break it out into its components of year, month, and day, and then how we want to format that. And we want to format it with a capital %A. And what that'll do is it will give us the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. Then finally, we come down here and we say, okay, we've got this tentative date. And if the tentative date equals Saturday, then we're going to add on, we're going to take that tentative date and we're going to do a date time add. And we're going to add 2 days to that. We're going to date time add, tentative delivery date. We're going to add 2 days. And what's the increment of that number? Day. We could very well do this in minutes, hours, months, but we're doing it in days. Else if that tentative time, if it's on Sunday, if tentative weekday delivery is Sunday, then we're going to do a daytime add, and we're going to take that tentative delivery date, and we're going to add another day to it. So instead of arriving on Sunday, it arrives on Monday. And how are we counting it? We're counting it by days, and we're adding 1 to it. Otherwise, now we've addressed if it's Saturday, we've addressed if it's Sunday. Else, tentative delivery date. In other words, just give me the date that it's going to be delivered on. Then what we want to do is we want to say final delivery day is what? And we go ahead and we break that up. And we tell people it's going to arrive on this day and this time. And then lastly, this would be the end of it. And it goes up through this part right here, this part of the flow. And I would say, thank you for your order, plus on order date, quoting, it will be delivered on, plus the final weekday delivery, plus the final delivery. In other words, it will arrive on Friday. Thank you for your order. It'll be delivered on Friday, 2021, 1/8. And that was how this challenge was supposed to end. But I said, you know what? I'm going to take this data and I'm going to jazz it up just a little bit and throw some reporting tools on here. And so we take, and I put this one right here. This is a report text. And I write my letter, dear customer. And then I can grab this available fields and I say customer. So dear customer, thank you very much for your purchase on, hey, let's grab another field. I stick in the field, order date. It will be delivered on final weekday delivery, right? Final weekday delivery. It's a string, that's the day of the week. And then, of course, the date. Next, we're going to throw a header up here. And just for kicks, because Alteryx has its default logo in here, I thought I'd be funny about it and say, hey, Alteryx report. This is the day of the report. And we're going to use the logo up top. Next, we grab the layout tool. Now, all of these tools, by the way, can be found in the reporting menu up here. And we do a layout. We say headers on top of text. And we say each individual record. And we say vertical with section breaks. When we run it, boom, this looks very much like the answer provided in the challenge. And this is what it looks like when you've got this. And there's each individual record, and I've got page after page after page after page. Now, from here, I could send it out with an email. I could send it out with a PDF. I could do a lot of things with it. I kept it simple, but I did want to throw at least something on here for the reporting. Of course, if it was Alteryx and it was being delivered by computer, we all know that it would be instantaneous and there's no delivery time. But this was for the fun of it. It could have been a shoe store. It could have been Amazon. It really didn't matter. Anyhow, I hope you liked it. That was challenge number 253. I am Mark Thompson. As always, please hit like. Please hit share. Please tell your friends about us. Please make comments. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time.